The immediate return of top Score Instant Porridge to retailers for a full refund. This recall is a precautionary measure after 3 children died reportedly after eating the porridge. Namib Mills and the Spar Group have recalled the vanilla-flavoured maize meal porridge produced on the 6th of September of 2024. The expiry date there is the 6th of February 2026. But I also see that a number of other flavours have also been recalled. Banana, porridge, peanut butter, strawberry, caramel, and the list goes on and on. Let's unpack this further. We're joined now by Prudence Moilwa, who is the Head of Complaints and Investigations at the National Consumer Commission. Prudence, thanks very much indeed for joining us. I mean, how did this recall happen? I'm just trying to think about, how we went to the conclusion that these 3 children died and we then connected the dots insofar as this particular porridge is concerned.
Yeah, thank you for having us. The National Consumer Commission got wind of the published, I think, trade recall, wherein Spar was informing the suppliers and the retailers to halt the sale of the product. And then we had a discussion with Spar over the weekend, and we agreed that indeed a precautionary recall was necessary, because so far we have not necessarily established what the cause of death is, but also because every safety concern that the National Consumer Commission or South Africans have with regard to a product in the market, especially if it concerns the safety of consumers, then it requires that there be a recall, even if it's precautionary.
It's very interesting because the original recall is quite specific, right? It's the instant vanilla-flavored maize meal product, which was produced on the 6th of August. So that's about 2 months ago.
Yes.
Why is that, Prudence?
Yes, it's following the incident, I think from the discussions that I've personally had with Spar, they thought that to extend it would also be a good idea, because since they're also running their own tests with regard to just the safety of consuming the product. I need to also emphasize that from our side, the main issue is the product that is named in the incident in the Eastern Cape. So we have to ensure that we take these measures to just make sure that once the test results are out and we do find out that perhaps it might be implicated, we took necessary steps to ensure that all the products that are affected or that may be affected are recalled. We agreed with Spar that while all the other products might not have been named, because what was named, as you correctly indicate, is the vanilla-flavored instant maize porridge. We then agreed that perhaps the possibility is that all of them, the 1 kg and the 2 kg, they are possibly manufactured in the same place. So we then said, just to be cautious, we need to do this kind of recall. And it's quite necessary, because even in the past, even when we had located where the problem might be, when there is also a risk of either contamination of other products that are in the market, it's always wise to do this recall. And we do commend what Spar has done to extend it, just to make sure that consumers out there have safety when it comes to this product.
Yeah, absolutely. So Eastern Cape Police, of course, saying that a post-mortem will be conducted and investigations are continuing. But the Consumer Commission has also said there's currently a separate investigation underway, including lab analysis by relevant authorities in Buffalo City Metro, where safety concerns of this product were first raised. Is the NCC saying that there were safety concerns about this product even preceding the deaths of these toddlers?
No, it was directly linked to the death of the toddlers, and also just with regard to the tests that are being run. We're waiting for the forensics by the police, obviously investigating the incident that involves the children, but also just around Spar, who also have indicated to the Commission that it will take about a week for them to finalize their own testing of the product itself. So the investigation is actually just around that, just to make sure that we are looking at the product specifically with the view of ruling out the possibility of it being involved in this. So it's the two-pronged approach. The police are doing their part, but also from our end, we are also looking at the fact that the environmental health practitioners are also involved to do the testing as well. But on the other hand, SPAR is also saying that they are conducting their results. So we're doing it under the umbrella of Section 60 of the Consumer Protection Act, which says that once we have not established the extent of the problem, there is a need for an investigation to be done.
Yeah. Is there, in your experience at the National Consumer Commission, Prudence, a particular issue with products of this nature, specifically maize products with a long shelf life?
Not necessarily. I think the concern from the Commission side, it's just incidents of food issues, the quality of food, not just the quality, but also the safety of food. We have now just concluded our investigation also in terms of Section 60 on the peanut butter issue, as you may be aware. Just the issues that were found out there around aflatoxins. We've also had other incidents before around listeria, if you can recall, in the country, but also the issue of the sale of food that is not necessarily up to standards, as we have been doing our inspections. We are really concerned about the quality of food in general in the country. And we call upon all suppliers to exercise, follow all the rules in terms of regulations around the production of food as well as the sale of food.
Yeah.
We really feel strongly that we cannot necessarily keep on feeding South Africans the food that is not up to standard generally, not necessarily the porridge or the maize products.
Absolutely. And if indeed there is a positive link made between Top Score Instant Porridge and the deaths of these toddlers, what would the Consumer Commission advise would be the next steps?
Yeah, now that the precautionary steps have been taken, in the event where it is found that this porridge is linked to the death, then steps will be taken in terms of the Consumer Protection Act. The investigation obviously is underway, and obviously we will hold them to account in our normal processes of ensuring that they are taken to the tribunal, there is prosecution, there are fines, but also refer the matter further to the police and work with the police and the NPA to ensure that there is proper accountability.
And do we have timelines yet for when the lab analysis will be complete?
Yeah, the sense that we got from the municipality as well as the police was that the post-mortem results might take a bit of time, but I think from our discussions with SPAR, they indicated that it will take about a week, I think from Monday, for us to be able to get some results coming out from the testing of the actual products.